Four-star Jase McClellan has been on flip watch with Alabama over the last 2 weeks, but I'd be shocked to find out he doesn't sign with Oklahoma. He's the most NFL-capable player in OU's 2020 recruiting class, and he's got all the tools to be a bell cow back for the Sooners. His measurables are outstanding for his 5'11", 202-pound frame. He runs a 4.55 40-yard dash, a 10.9-second 100-meter dash, and boasts a near 40-inch vertical. He is the number 6 player in the state of Texas, number 43 player in the country. His best professional comp is Seattle Seahawks running back Rashad Penny. Nate Anderson is a 6'5", 262-pound offensive guard with elite athleticism out of Reed Frisco in Texas. He is a 4-star prospect and the number 7 ranked player in the state of Texas and 51st nationally. Anderson projects as a first-round draft pick 3 years from now, with a comp to Atlanta Falcons offensive lineman Chris Lindstrom. 6'5", 280-pound offensive guard Andrew Rein is the number 1 player in the state of Oklahoma out of Broken Arrow. Rein is so good, he's caught touchdown passes this year. He's ranked as the number 52 player in the country and boasts offers from Georgia, Michigan, and Alabama, among others. In 2018, Rein led Broken Arrow to the school's first state championship in over 60 years and a perfect 13-0 record. Reggie Grimes announced his commitment to the University of Oklahoma on Thanksgiving. Means Grinch got himself an early Christmas present, as Grimes is an delightful pass rusher. The 2020 weak side defensive end is the number 1 recruit in the state of Tennessee. He picked OU over South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Florida State, his native Tennessee, and his father's alma mater, Alabama. Sooners had Grimes on campus for their 52-14 shellacking of the West Virginia Couchburners just over a month ago. His commitment is the 19th for OU in the 2020 class and 2nd in as many days. Grimes' grip on the offer means Oklahoma vaulted from 10th to number 8 at the time in the 247 Sports composite rankings for this 2020 cycle, and a rare mistake, upset. ESPN ranks Grimes as the number 17 overall recruit in the country and a 5-star talent. At the opening regional in Nashville, Grimes flashed a 4.58 second 40-yard dash. That's flying. And it's supersonic for a child who stands 6'4" and weighs a listed 242 pounds. What makes this an even bigger coup for Oklahoma is the pull of not only an Alabama legacy, but a teammate of Vols head coach Jeremy Pruitt at Alabama, which is like a twofer if you're looking for reasons to go at your favorite SEC fan's chest. Maybe over a couple beers or, some pizza, because, Tennessee ain't been great, and it's a good time to dunk on them. 2020 defensive lineman looking like, Noah Arenze and Perion Winfrey and Grimes pouring lime all over your offensive line. Then there's Shane Whitter, flipped Wake Forest top 247 blue chip linebacker who flexes on both sides of the ball. His commitment came the same day that Edger and Cooper announced he's no longer committed to OU. Whitter is a Mike, which means the world to OU in a world where Jonathan Perkins is in the transfer portal. And we live in that world. That's where Whitter's high school gave him, outstanding observations. And how can I put this? You know what? I'm not going to put it. I'm just going to let his coach say this. Quote, "He's a fantastic kid, tremendous athlete, been a 4-year player for us, a captain of the football team 2 years in a row. He has a lot of natural talent, and his work ethic has been insane. He's done everything we've asked him to do. He came in, played inside backer, but they got him projected to play outside backer on the next level, obviously not at Oklahoma. He played everything for us, from wildcat quarterback, played some tight end, some single side receiver. He did not come off the field. Tremendous leader," end quote. I don't know that you can say a whole hell of a lot more about it than he said. At 6 foot, 222 pounds, Whitter clocked 4.51 in a laser 40 at the opening regional in Charlotte. As a senior, he's recorded 123 tackles, 14 for loss, 2 picks, and a forced fumble. That's ridiculous. 4-star tailback Seth McGowan is the most physically impressive player in this entire class, and he is also ridiculous. At 5'11", 215 pounds, he's built to pound the rock. Last May, McGowan power cleaned 340 pounds as a rising senior. For perspective, New York Giants tailback Saquon Barkley power cleaned 405 pounds as a rising senior while in college at Penn State. 6'4", 220-pound Jalen Conyers is the only tight end in the class out of Groover, Texas. He's the number 2 ranked tight end in the nation, and his comp at the next level is Ben Watson. He began his career as a quarterback before moving to wide receiver and into an athlete role and played both ways for his high school. Aaron Parks is a 4-star offensive guard out of National Christian Academy in Fort Washington, Maryland. At 6'4", 320 pounds, he's coming in with a frame that makes him a college-ready body and is the number 6 ranked guard in the country. He holds offers from Georgia, Penn State, and yes, Alabama. Safety Bryson Washington is the most underrated prospect in this class to me. His ability as a ball hawk and as a cover defensive back means he's the most likely for me to earn a starting role on Alex Grinch's defense of any of the 2020 defensive recruits. Coming out of C.E. King, he's 6'2", 196 pounds, which makes him just as tall and 5 pounds heavier than wide receiver C.D. Lamb is right now. 6'5", 310-pound Anton Harrison figures to give Bill Bedenbaugh's offensive line a boost at offensive tackle. Coming out of Archbishop Carroll in Washington, D.C., he is the number 4 ranked player in the entire district. Ranchview Carrollton athlete Michael Henderson committed to Oklahoma as a fullback, and he's a load at 6'2", 235 pounds. He holds offers from Alabama, among others, and is the number 9 ranked athlete in the entire country. Among wideouts, Brian Darby and Trevin West are led by Lone Star Frisco wideout Marvin Mims, who was named Mr. Texas Football. Congratulations, Marvin, after finishing the season with 117 catches for, check this out, a national record 2,629 yards with 32 touchdowns in one season. He'll graduate as the state of Texas's all-time leading receiver with 5,485 yards, finishing ahead of the previous mark set by Jordan Shipley in 2003. And of course, Josh Ellison is the number 2 ranked JUCO defensive tackle in the country out of Blinn College. He's 6'3", 295 pounds. And as a senior in high school at A&M Consolidated, he picked up 121 tackles and 25 for loss as a defensive lineman. DJ Graham could play both ways for the Sooners as a 6', 180-pound athlete out of Keller, Texas. 6'8". Noah Nelson has elite size as an offensive tackle out of Williams Field Gilbert in Arizona. And there's still a few surprises left for this 2020 class. Notably, we'll wait and see who the quarterback is, but that is the rundown of the commits as we prepare for early signing day. Deuces.